Today we are looking at a cooler rack for a SeaDoo 97 Bombardier with fishing pole holders also. The main purpose of having this gap right here coming to this side is because this vessel in particular, as most of you who own one probably know, is the more wakey it is, trying to come in up on the side is not really an option. So that's why I designed it like that. You can modify your cooler rack to any specification size you want, but that is why mine is like that. My cooler technically sticks out a little further, more like this. The wave that pulsates out from the bottom does slightly hit it, but there seems to be no effect, and the big thing is that it stays out of the water. So we're going to take a deeper look into this. If you take a look right here, there's a little hole, and this goes up in there for the nipple that holds the seat. This hole is perfectly sized for this piping. I recommend getting at least medium grade. The harder grade you get, the better it's going to be. And you need to be more precise though, because medium grade's more flexible. You have a skeleton, as you can see. And this is mainly for the up and down and forward and back. Obviously you have your arms where the poles go. You can put your poles wherever you want, but I do recommend stabilizer arms. That's mainly why the arms were put out. The poles idea, putting them there, came later. I was actually going to put them on the cooler rack themselves, but I'm glad I didn't. And you'll find out later on why if you design it like this, because of how you got to fish. And then you have the rack itself. I designed mine so that way this section here of the skeleton, as you can see, as reinforcement. This also helps with stabilization of the fishing poles too. And then you have the main support in the center for the cooler. And there's holes multiply drilled through these, so that way you can put these bungees and do whatever. I actually got the multi-section ones too. We'll see how long they last. But I got and made the holes like that, so that way it can fit whatever dimensions you want. A big thing too, I don't know if anybody noticed, there's a piece of foam right here. Anywhere that it makes contact, which fortunately that's the only spot on the whole hull. In this spot it makes contact is where I had to put that. And then I took tennis balls, cut them in half. I've seen that around here a lot in North Carolina. You also have this section here. If you look, because this is a T, another T, and you got a T in the center here that goes down, and there is another bracement there too. Oh, sorry. You guys can't even see that. There's another embracement right there too. That's a 90 degree on the bottom. But other than that, it's very simple. Works great, feels great, doesn't toss you around. Maybe the water does a little when the ice melts, but not really. I don't feel it, honestly. Feels good, you know, balances you in a better way almost, kind of pops your nose up a little bit more and keeps it up. Sitting on the actual jet ski itself with your life jacket on backwards is pretty nice. And I mean, really, it's not too bad. I keep it more to rivers than going out doing the seas with this model. And then the big thing is, so you have all that structure, and how does it actually stay in there? How does it, you know, not go anywhere? And so you have some eye holes here and here in the body. The springs just wrap around. And you're going to want these springs to be longer than these springs. But other than that, I mean, damn, son. It's tight, it works. And if somebody want to make him one, I'd do it, but I'd charge him.